Hey, I'm just gonna try and show you this online um, lesson planner that I found. So go into a new website. It's gonna be, you're gonna type in www dot www.planbook. You can see it already populating itself. planbookedu.com. When you go in here, you can sign up now. I've already signed up, but it doesn't take long to sign up. Just sign up with your Berlin account. Mine, I'm Recore, and enter my password. You can have it save your password. I like to do that. This is my book that's already set up, but when you go into plan books, you can see create plan book. So I'll just create plan book. You can start a new one or make a copy if you want to go from year to year. So I'm just going to start a blank one, and I'll do screencast just so we can see how to set it up. I set mine retroactively back to the start of school. Didn't quite remember the date, but I thought it was August 29th. And then same thing to end the school year. Again, I'm not sure depending on snow days, but go to the 19th. I teach 4 distinct classes a day right now. In the spring, I can add up a different period up to 5. And in the paid version, which is $15, you get a 14-day free subscription, free trial period. You can add standards, but I don't think any of us do that anyway. And you can have even a rotation, whether we have A days, B days if it's block. But I just did a 5-day because to me, I keep my plans in the same and save it, and it'll set it up just that. And you click on the week you want. So today is October 17th, and it kind of just looks like a regular plan book. But what I want to do is I want to actually go and edit it back. So I'm going to go back to plan books and go over to actions where it says edit, because I want to add a couple extra options. So I'm going to click show advanced options. I probably should have done this earlier, but this title is, I can, first of all, I want my week to start on Monday because we don't do any teaching on Sundays. And I like the fact to have my day name, month, and day right above each of my columns. So Wednesday, October 17th. And it's a totally personal preference. I like to have my days across the top with my plan periods down the side. If you like it the other way, you can switch that as well. And a title period allows you to just have another column so you can actually label what classes you are. If you want to add Saturday or Sunday, you can as well. So now that I've made those updates, I can go back in, click, and you'll see Monday, October, it shows the dates. If I want to go from week to week, I can just do that. And then what I did is just on this very column, that's the title column, you can add your own class. So let's say, for example, this is my common planning time. If I want to attach files like my syllabus to this, I could, and it'll stay. And actually, I want to go back to that and edit it because this entry, we want it to appear every week. We want this column to always be the same. And you can go for all weeks or just moving forward if you only want to follow things from now on. Hit save, and then every time you go forward, that will stay and will always be there for you. And you can always edit it as you need. So I'll just add one more class, just call it Physics 1. And you can do the same for all of these 5 that we set it up. And then editing your plan is just as simple as typing in projectile motion lab. I know a lot of us on our plan books don't do much more than just that, but you can add as much data as you want. I haven't reached yet a limit of how much you can put. I haven't reached a text limit. You can do a lot of the word processing things, make it bold, change, add a hyperlink. You can change the background color. You can even say, okay, I want this because it's a test day. I want it to be orange. And it'll show up orange, or Obviously that doesn't really work for projectile motion lab, but what I can do is, oops, I made a mistake. I want it to be in physics. Well, all I have to do is just drag it down and should be able to move it. And there we go. So I realized I accidentally put it into common planning time, and all of a sudden I could just move it down to projectile motion. Another cool part with that is, say we have a projectile motion quiz the following day. So it shows up, and all of a sudden it snows. So we have a snow day. Well, rather than having to go back and erase, you can simply drag your existing plan over, and you can bump this plans forward. So what happens when you do that is it shifts all the plans you already have up by one day, so you don't have to redo it. And you can do more editing. Again, no matter what you do, edit. If you want something, if you have a lab every week and you want it to repeat, the reason it says every 5 days is because you only have 5 days that it's looking for on your calendar. So now I say this is my lab period, just as a reminder. So here's my lab period going forward each week. The other stuff that I entered were just single things, but now this is a reminder, okay, this is my lab period this week. So then when I go in and I can edit it, I keep the lab period and just have whatever text I want. Save. So I think it's good. We can also, if you want to share with another teacher, just click share, share plan book, and you can restrict access, add people's emails right in here, and Recore at berlinschools.org, and send them a notification email, and it will invite them to share. So if you're working with special ed teachers in a team talk classroom, it's a great way to share your lesson plans rather than having paper. And what's nice is you don't have to bring your book in and out. So I just started today, but show you sort of what I've set mine up to be. I have double periods on Mondays for my Physics 2 and Fridays, so I have my plans going forward. And then catastrophic events doesn't meet on Thursdays, so I have that set up that every Thursday I have these are my blockout periods because I never have them. So it's sort of a nice way to set up. It does, the free version, I think most of what we've talked about does work, but however, there is the paid version. It's $15 for the year, which can be a little expensive, but if we can hopefully get the school board to buy our license account, because the more people we have, the cheaper it is per user. So anyway, I thought that was worth sharing for you, and in the spirit of screencasting that we've been talking about. So I want to thank you, and if you have any questions, please just ask me. I will be trying to learn the software myself.